Is there a part that you've always wanted to play?
Yeah, Noel Edmonds.
You go for the easy part.
Helicopter as well.
Yeah. All right, you got the hooter. We've got a competition. Right down here, we've got our contestants to play a civil competition. All they've got to do is take these balloons from this end of the course right down to the other. But the only problem is they're all wearing blindfolds. So can you don your blindfolds, please? There they are. Roger's up the way. Would you like to get them going?
On your marks, get set.
And it doesn't work. Oh, they're off anyway. As I say, they're all wearing blindfolds. In the teams, we've got Melanie, Linda, Joanne, Jenny, Matthew and Philip, Darren and Paul. And there they are. As I say, they're blindfolds. Their fellow teammate is not allowed to touch them. They're not allowed to hinder them in any way. And actually, it says, oh, they're going all over the place, this. And as an extra special prize, I hear you're actually going to give one of the couple that win a ride in the helicopter.
That's right, yeah.
Great. Because Roger gave a chance for a few other people to have a go a little while ago. And there they go up the course again. Look, there's the two Sea Scouts having a go as well. And who's coming up the course now? All right, there they all are on the telly. We've got Melanie and Linda, Joanne and Jenny, Matthew and Philip, and Darren and Paul. Very little time to go on this one. So who's going to get the most? Yeah, very little time to go on this one, folks. So how many balloons have we got in there so far for the teams? Who's ahead? Who's ahead? Yeah, they've all got 2 in, actually. They've all got 2 in. So we're looking for the next. So who's going to get 3 in? Who's going to be first with 3? We'll get a bit bewildered here. Come on, folks. Very little time to go on this one. All right, let's blow the hooter, Roger. Hooter. Hold the game there, hold the game there. Let me have a look. How many have you got in here? You've only got 1. How many's in this one? There's 2. Yeah, there's 2 in there. And how many have you got in here? 1, 2, 3. And it's you 2 ladies here. Look at this. You could do that to me if you want. Joanne and Jenny, love it. Have you ever been in a helicopter before?
No.
So you're looking forward to it?
Yeah, great.
All right, well, thanks very much. And thanks to Roger as well. Fancy a bit of music?
Yeah, not...
All right, Julie's got some, haven't you?
Well, we've got some real keep warm music now because we've been joined by Chugglefoot and guests from the crowd for My Old Man Has a Skiffle Band. Here we go.
My old man was in a skiffle band, and he'd be playing on his banjo all day long. Now his mate could play the old sea chest and made a sound like a bass more or less than that serenade, at least to do their best in all the coffee bars in town. They had an old washboard and a big bass drum which was great to bang on with dear old mum, and she would sing as well and wiggle a bum in all the coffee bars in town. No, they never had a telly, never mind a video, but the rock on alarm was playing on the radio, and they made their own music and photo with My Old Man and the Skiffle Band. No, they never had a telly, never mind a video, but the rock on alarm was playing on the radio, and they made their own music and photo with My Old Man and the Skiffle Band. Now they knock out a tune on any old thing, like a phone, a fiddle with only 1 string, a couple of spoons, or the kitchen sink with My Old Man and the Skiffle Band. Now they keep on playing and they won't ease up till all their moving parts ease up, and then we'll have one last mix up for My Old Man and the Skiffle Band. And now they never had a telly, never mind a video, but the rock on alarm was playing on the radio, and they made their own music and photo with My Old Man and the Skiffle Band. Now they never had a telly, never mind. I was playing on the radio, and they made their own music and photo with My Old Man and the Skiffle Band. Nowadays bands have got expensive toys. They just flick a switch and get computerized noise. They look bored out of their brains, and I'm not surprised. Give me My Old Man and his Skiffle Band. No, they never had a telly, never mind a video, but the rock on alarm was playing on the radio, and they made their own music and photo with My Old Man and the Skiffle Band. No, they never had a telly, never mind a video, but the rock on alarm was playing on the radio, and they made their own music and photo with My Old Man and the Skiffle Band. With My Old Man and the Skiffle Band. With My Old Man and the Skiffle Band. skiffle band.
Lovely, thanks very much to Chucklefoot, that was superb. And thanks to the helpers as well out with the bin bags. I enjoyed that, didn't you?
Yeah, good, keep warm music. That's
Keep
exactly
warm
what we're doing.
stuff. All right, hey, by the way, thanks very much, because the people who came second in our race are also going up in the helicopter as well.
Yeah,
So
okay,
thanks to
good
this man for that, and thanks to Julie for Chucklefoot. All right, in the meantime, right now, yes, all your services are provided in customer services with Sarah.
That's right, thanks Keith. Lots of fun and frolics going on in Falmouth, isn't there? Well, we've had lots and lots of letters into customer services, but please keep them coming in. And something else, if you want to advertise something that's going on in your area that you think would be of interest to people all over the rest of the country and maybe spark off a few ideas in other areas, then why not do a poster of it and send it in to me, and I can put it up on my notice board behind me. We'll choose the best one that comes in, shove it on the notice board, then everyone will get a chance to get a good look at it during customer services. Well, something that a lot of people have been writing into me about is Wise Year. Do you remember Judith Hand came into Superstore a couple of months back now to talk about 1984 being Wise Year? Well, one such letter came from Jane Davis. She said she's interested in WISE because she does sciences at A-level at school, and she intends to continue all her scientific studies. She does chemistry, biology and maths, but she says this is very unusual. There aren't many girls at her school who take that combination of subjects. What she would like to do is encourage more girls to take up scientific subjects and stay with them, and so she'd like some information on WISE, and so that she could encourage other girls to do as she's doing. Well, Jane, if you write off to this address, the Engineering Council, Canberra House, 10 to 16 Maltravers Street, London, WC2 3ER, then you'll get these leaflets telling you everything that WISE Year is about. Women into science and engineering, and it's a campaign to encourage girls to take up engineering as a career. And as I say, write to that address if you'd like these leaflets, and also you can have some stick-on badges, so you can help publicise the whole thing by putting those badges on as well. And I've had a letter from a lady called Sue Burden as well. Thank you very much for your letter, Sue. That's telling me all about your work as an engineer with a helicopter firm in Yeovil. You could be running Roger Daltrey around through the skies if you can be a helicopter engineer. Now, she's serving a 4-year apprenticeship as a technician, and that involves 6 months basic training at the training school, 3 months in the drawing school, and then 3 years in the various departments in the factory. She says that she enjoys the work immensely and can thoroughly recommend engineering for girls. So that's great. Somebody else who came into Superstore just a couple of weeks back was a gentleman called Mark Elliott, who chatted to John Craven all about viewers inventing a brand new video game. Well, the closing date for the competition is this Thursday, the 1st of March, and Mark tells us that he's already received hundreds of entries for the competition. But in case you haven't sent in your game yet, we've got a quick reminder of what you have to do. Draw a picture of your new game on a graph paper and give a full description of the characters, the actions and the rules of the game, and then send your entries by next Thursday, the 1st of March, to this address. Mark Elliott, Saturday Superstore, Pinewood Studios, Ivor Heath, Bucks. It's Mark Elliott, Saturday Superstore, Pinewood Studios, Ivor Heath, Bucks. And there's a prize for the winner of a BBC computer, and the winning game will be fully programmed so that it can play on a home computer and will be entered for the International Video Game of the Year competition. So that's a great prize. Now, I've got a bit of a confession to make. Last week, we made a big mistake. Yes, you spotted it. Just the one. You say to yourselves, well, this is probably the worst of many. We asked you, what was the name of the first shuttle that went into space? Well, we said it was Enterprise. Starship Enterprise, I ask you. Now, as most of you knew, and know still, it was Columbia. Sorry. And here's a great letter here from Jason Allen, who's 12. He said, I've just been watching your draw of the computer bargain, Saturday Superstore, 18th February, and I speak on behalf of all those people who sent in the answer of Columbia to the question, what is the name of the first space shuttle to go into space? You say the answer to the above question is Enterprise, but Enterprise was only used as a test vehicle and never left the Earth's atmosphere, so it never went into space. I look forward to hearing a reply. Well, you've got it, Jason, and he's also sent us a picture of the real answer, of course, the orbiter Columbia. Well done, Jason. Now, we must say that we have sent a prize to the one that we picked out, the correct answer, but to make it absolutely fair, we're going to give you an extra Space Shuttle bargain question. Now, this is it. Which two men recently became the first astronauts to venture into space without being attached to their mothership? Which two men recently became the first astronauts to venture into space without being attached to the mothership? Answers on a postcard as quickly as possible into us, please. And you have the chance of winning a computer, just like last time, and a shuttle video game as well. Now, it's the musical telegram time. You know, I fancy something classical today, not the usual pop with the musical telegrams. What shall we have, everybody? We'll have a bit of Elgar and Pomp and Circumstance, I think. Yes, that's a good idea.
Trying to get in.
Yeah. Just picking it up.
Right, oh, hello, you're back with us. We're chatting. Well, you saw Nick later, but Stephen, Stuart and Jez now joined us as well from Kajagoogoo. Welcome, lads. You all right?
Hello there.
You brought some goodies along, which we're going to give away a bit later. Also, you can chat to them on the telephone, 01811 8055. In a moment, we're going to do some prize picks, but on the Chad front, of course, they've been busy drawing Chads here. I had this one for Nick, which I showed you earlier, the one from Nikki and Ali. What no beads. There we are. There's your very own Chad. It's for you to take home. One of the funniest ones I had in at Radio 1 came from Colin Price from Gloucester, who did a very, very good one. If you've ever been out to Africa, you probably know Chad. And he's done this one, which I think is splendid. There is Chad missing from Africa, and it's up there saying, what no Chad. That really is phenomenal. Colin, I think we ought to send you something for that. That's great. OK, we're going to natter later, but you're going to do a few prize picks for us.
Yes.
Superb. Someone's got the first basket, and it is, what's your name? Joe. Hello, Joe. If one of you'd like to dip your hands in there. Steve,
Go on, Steve.
stick your hand in there. Captain Sensible's question, which present member of Culture Club, used to play with a dam. The answer, of course, was John Moss. And Captain's very own tutu, which you can use in a Christmas pantomime, and the guitar he brought in, the cricket bat guitar, there it is. And also the album goes to this person, who rightly guessed John Moss.
That's John Hart, 22 Red Cedars Road, Orpington in Kent.
OK, John Hart, down in Orpington. Well done to you. And the next one, please. This is Richard. Morning, Richard. Hello. Right, Nick, would you like to maybe do that one?
Yeah,
right, this is the... This is the store bargain. The Mousetrap is the longest running show in London's West End. How many years has the Mousetrap been running? The answer was 31 years, 3 months. You think you'd know who did it by now, wouldn't you? It's in its 32nd year and opened on November 25th, 1952. So the Mighty Mouse kit and the Mousetrap game, there they are, go to...
Joanne... Is it Cast? I can't read what it says.
Have a look. Joanne Carter?
Is it?
Katz. Joanne Katz or something. Anyway, if you live at 18 Orchardfield Avenue in Edinburgh, it's coming there. Right, we'll put that one down there. Let's say good morning to Nikki, who's got one. Jess, would you like to stick your hand in there? The question, which famous brothers were behind the free flight of the hot air balloon, maybe thought it was a little odd because a few people said Frenchman Jean-François Pilatre and François Laurent in 1783. They were the first guys to go up, but the Montgolfier brothers were actually behind the whole thing. And we did want brothers, so it wouldn't have been the other two anyway. So, the winner is...
It's Justin Mullerley from Silvertown in London.
Right, and he's 16. The Montgolfiers were the first men. Right, and the height board game and the discs on their way to you. Right, finally Stuart's going to dip his hand in, and the question here was the toy dog question. What breed of dog was supreme champion at this year's Crufts? The answer was a Lhasa...
I don't believe it, I don't believe it.
A Lhasa Apso. What's funny?
The lucky lady is Wendy Hales, and in fact lives at 5 The Paddocks, Linslade, Leighton Buzzard.
Leighton Buzzard, can't be that.
Which is where we all used to live for about 20 years.
Gosh.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, there you are. Prizes going back there. So the fluffy dogs on their way to you. Right, if you like dogs, have you got dogs?
I haven't, no.
Anybody?
I used to have
Haven't any
one.
really.
I used to have a little Sheltie called Brandy.
Really?
Yeah, it's really nice.
Sweet. Right, chance to look at some more dogs now as we breeze over to Crufts and see some woofers in action, I think.
Who will the judge go for? The tension really is mounting now. Moment of decision, perhaps? No, conference with the steward before Mrs. Garish goes and points to the Lhasa Apso. The Lhasa Apso has done it. All that promise, it's turned out absolutely correct. The Lhasa Apso's got it. Best in show at Crufts.
Right, that was the winner of Crufts 83, and I've left it over in the office actually, a lion picture. Can somebody throw me the lion pictures in a big roll over there? Somebody actually drew a lion in the fashion of your picture bag, which was actually done by Mulligan of Fashion, wasn't it?
Yeah.
He's actually a very good artist, isn't he?
It's great.
Did you actually ask him, or did he say, "Oh, thank you very much, thank you"?
I didn't say that.
Did he ask if he could do it, or did you ask
Well, we
him?
contacted him about it because we know fashion, because we did a tour with him and stuff. And we'd seen a lot of his work, so we said, "Hey, Mulligan, do that colour."
He's a good artist. Somebody sent this in. Mulligan didn't actually do this one. You sing Good Luck Boys, look forward to seeing you on tour. Caroline Rostron and Karen Sylvian from Blackpool, and Sue Gold from Ilford in Essex. So that's for you, and while you have a look at that, we'll link to the first ever showing of The Lion's Mouth on television, Kajagoogoo's current new single, and you can call them later on 01811 8055. Do you know, sometimes I get fed up with being in charge, don't you? I'd like to put someone else in charge for a short
Yeah,
while.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't, 'cause I'm not absolutely interested, but you know, the days when... Oh, hello?
Would you like to be in charge for a
I'll
while?
be in charge,
Fantastic.
yeah. I've got
Martin P.
to see
Daniels.
some novelty. I've got
Yeah,
some
love to.
things here. Hey, hungry? Have a bread bun.
Yep, thank you very much.
There we go.
Let some dogs play with those.
And for
Drive
you,
you crazy.
chicken sandwich.
Oh,
Look at that. That's smashing. Chicken sandwich
can
for
I
you.
eat this? I like this. I'll
Yes.
use that on other people.
Oh, I know there was a big strike on at the BBC today.
Oh. I love watching the big match.
These are the jokes that kill variety. It's the big match early. He's reading my gags, so fuck you, Carlton. Right. Listen, since I failed miserably before with all
You were great on the tapping.
me poetry, I'll show you a trick, and we all tell a poem. But I need a lot of help with this, kids. Every time you see something fantastic, amazing, and wonderful, everybody shouts, "Oh, wow!"
Oh, wow!
Terrific.
Oh, wow.
Now then, this trick, the one that you're about to see, well, it's one that even baffles me, because over here, I've got 2 strings, and both of them do silly things. You see, where one is long, the other's short.
Oh, wow!
It's the daftest trick I ever bought. Up and down, look at them go. How it works, I just don't know.
Oh, wow!
There's 1 or 2 over there not impressed. Maybe you discovered how the string is, you probably think there's 1 string goes through here. But when the sticks are open so, this still goes high when this goes low.
Oh, wow!
You're easily pleased.
Yeah. Oh, wow.
There's 1 or 2 discovered how it's done. The string is joined, it runs down 1 stick and through the end. It's like him, really, round the bend.
Oh, wow!
But if that's so, how can it be that still it works? Now that bothers me. And if by chance the trick went wrong, and both the strings should end up long, well, I keep an extra tassel over here. Now, it's invisible, but it makes me problems disappear, because moving this one to the right makes the other 2 disappear from sight.
Oh, wow!
The only thing remaining now is vanish that. You clap, and I'll bow.
You are
I had to save myself.
That's magical poet, I like that.
Shall we do another one?
Yeah, why not?
Right, you
I'll
shift
get
yourself
warmed up now.
forward.
How
now
far
for this
forward?
one, that'll do fine.
Right.
Yeah. I don't want you to see any monitors, so if there's any monitors anywhere...
Shall I close my eyes?
No, you've got to see. So we're just going to wheel around. I'm going to pass this saucer around your head 3 times.
Okay.
And the 3rd time it goes round your head, you'll notice it's a lot different.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
That's a saucer, not your head, so don't worry. Right, let's try this. 1, 2, 3.
Feel like a spaceman.
Is it any different?
No, it's no different.
That's all right, just proves you're not daft. Now, let's try this. 1,
It's
2,
not true proof, you see.
3. Is it any different?
I now cannot see the saucer at all.
All right, well, give me your right hand. Now, you hold that there.
Yes.
Now, give me your left hand.
Yes.
And now you hold that there.
Yes.
Now, then, you don't really believe there's a saucer there, do you?
I do not believe it's a saucer.
No,
yet.
so what do you hold of it for, then? Now, give me your hands back. Turn them flat.
Full, yes.
That way.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Put them together.
Yes.
Because we're going to try and make this saucer reappear now before everybody's eyes.
Okay.
You make it reappear. You shout the magic words.
What are the magic words?
Saucer.
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 Wow, wow.
Fantastic.
Ooh!
Isn't...
Hey, could I be the saucer's apprentice?
Oh! That's even worse than mine. It's worse than mine.
What about your bargain?
Bargains. Well, I haven't made a record, or a video, or wrote a book.
And you haven't brought a sweatshirt, have you?
I haven't brought a sweatshirt.
Great. Well, that's a nice thing.
I brought somebody else's video. Ta-da!
Now, who's
Oh,
that?
who's he?
Oh, that's Paul M. Daniels.
Paul M. Daniels.
Paul M. Daniels.
I like
of
that.
course.
Right, that's that. That's
Okay.
teach yourself magic.
Now you see it. Now you don't.
You don't.
This is to compete with the dogs. Look at that.
Oh.
Oh, we like that one.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow. Right, now I used that in a show in the summer season when I was down in Margate.
Oh,
And they said, could we bring something personal? Now, you can't get any more
What do you put,
personal
your diary?
than this. Do you know what this is? I shall take great delight in demonstrating if I can. I can't get it open, but what you
If
do...
you can't, Mike does this very well.
Do you want me to
You
get
do it very well.
Yes.
I was
I'm
digging
very good at
around
getting this open.
and I found this. You blow it up, and when you sit on it, it goes... And
There you go.
there we go. We blow it up.
Go on,
And when you
let's
sit on it, it goes...
Oh, wow.
It's
Isn't
not
that
horrible.
Where's the squeaky one gone?
Oh, you've got a
Take it back
squeaky
to the
one, have you?
father.
So?
Now, a question. I changed my name to Martin P. Daniels.
Yes.
I said it earlier on in the programme. What does the P stand for?
Oh, that's why you wouldn't tell me, was it?
It was a trick question.
It was a trick question.
Trick question. I did tell the truth in the beginning of the programme.
So you should have been
What's
up
the
early.
P for?
What is the P for?
Or if you've read the newspapers, you should probably know as well.
Okay,
What's the P
what's
for?
P stand for? Martin P. Daniels. The address is always Saturday Superstore, BBC Television, London W128 QT. You could win almost everything that's in the bag. This, the cushion to surprise your friends with. Dad's video, things like that. And also, don't know what that is. And I'll tell you what, we'll give you the BBC saucer as well, just for good measure.
Oh,
Yeah.
Right.
wow.
You going to join us on the pop panel in a minute?
Certainly, yes. Love to.
Fantastic. Right now it's Commander McBragg, and this time what's that noise? This time it's a giant bird. Well, here we are in the pop panel once again. We've got some great videos for you today. And maybe as opposed to this today, Martin's brought his whoopee cushion, so if it's a no-no, we'll give it one of those instead. Right, we're going to kick off with Borgie Borgie, a new band, which my mate Peter Powell's been raving about an awful lot. This is Breaking Point, the single and the video, Borgie Borgie, and after this we'll be hearing what the lads here think about it.
So I'm so in the line, and we're jumping just fine. We're running pretty wild, we're running pretty. You ought to get some sleep. You ought to take your time. You ought to heed my words and just wait.
That's Borgie and Breaking Point. We're going to scoot round the panel and start that in with Steve. How do you feel about that one?
I really liked the song. Great song. The video I thought wasn't saying a lot, but I thought it was good generally. I was quite impressed.
Great. It's a bit much, David, to ask a band to maybe come out with a great new single and a great new video. I mean, there were the days when you just had to come out with a great song, and now you've got to almost have a good video as well, haven't you?
Has to be a performer as well, don't you? I like the song. It sounded a bit David Bowie-ish, particularly the whole vocal sort of approach. I like the bits with the instruments playing themselves. Reminded me a bit of the Herbie Hancock video, like things happening, you know.
Right.
Quite a good video, yeah.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Okay, Jez, do you think the video is inventive, or...?
Yeah, it's the difference between striking a happy medium. You've got to have a good video, and yet the song's got to be good as well. I quite like the song better than the video there. I think the vocals were quite strong. But the video went well with the song, but I think that could have been a little bit stronger.
Yeah. Great. John Nathan Turner, you're a pop fan?
I am a bit, yes. I liked the song. I didn't like the video very much.
Yeah. Not your sort of music, or...
Well, I like the music.
You like the music. What is your sort of thing? What would you go out and buy?
Michael Brown. I'm rather fond of.
Great. Okay. Well, do you think a video makes a deterrent sometimes to a song? If you've got a good song, the video maybe puts you off a bit?
Definitely, but I don't feel that actual video detracted from the song. The song is good, but I thought the video was a bit of a non-entity, really. Yeah, and the song was very Bowie-esque, I think, as well.
Right. Okay, Martin, what about you?
Well, I think it's good that groups are having to put videos together and say become performers, because then they'll work on both sides, the music as well as the actual performance, and concerts, the standard of concerts will probably go.
Yeah.
But I agree with everybody else. I thought the song was pretty good, but I didn't really understand the video.
Right. Stuart, do you think it's a bit unfair on new bands sometimes to have to get together the money for a video? They almost feel they've got to get a video together as well.
I was going to ask, this is their first single and video?
Yeah. Yes.
Which I thought was very good, because I remember when we did our first video, and it was a very straight, plain thing, and it is difficult to have something in the song and the video that's both going to be